Hi, I'm John Backer. We're here today to learn how to use Google Voice with Elify Shuffle. First, what is Google Voice? I've used Google Voice for years. Back a long time ago, as a realtor, I set up a Google Voice number. And at the time, enough numbers were available that I could actually get a vanity Google Voice number. And I got one that spells out keys on the end of it. So pretty powerful. And it's a free phone number, no cost at all unless you decide to port in another number to become your permanent phone number, which I'll talk about in a second. But you can forward this Google Voice number to one or many phones. It does speech to text, which is one of my favorite features because if I'm in a meeting and can't listen to a voicemail or take a call, a few moments after a call comes in, Google Voice can translate that Google voicemail into a text message where you can get some sense of what the person wants without having to interrupt your meeting. You can make this your permanent phone number. You can port in a number from your cell phone that you have now and pay a one-time $20 fee, and then it's free beyond that. You never lose that number, and then you can get whatever phone service you want through any carrier and just point Google Voice to that phone and vice versa, and then you never run the risk of losing a phone number by not paying a bill or something. You can also, today with people moving all over the country, people tend to keep their area codes from the area they moved from. Well, if you're doing business, you might want a local phone number, so you can get a Google Voice number to be your local business number. And then you can also set up your phone to use your Google Voice number when you dial out. And that's kind of the key to using Elify Shuffle with Google Voice. So let's first look how to set up Google Voice. So you would go to devoice.google.com to set up a free account and then follow the instructions on the following pages. And I just Googled how to set up Google Voice. It took me to this page by Google. You can choose to do it on a computer, Android, iPhone, or iPad. Here I'm displaying the instructions for the computer. Very straightforward. You go to the Google Voice page, sign in using your Google account. So if you have a Gmail account, you can use those same credentials, accept the terms of service and the privacy policy. Search by city or area code for a number. And if no numbers are available, you might want to try a number that's nearby. And then next to the number you want, just click select and follow the instructions. And there you have it. You have your Google Voice account set up. Now, once you set up your account, you can go into settings like you're seeing on this screen and go under account, and it shows here's the linked numbers to the Google Voice number up here. So this is a work number that I have, and this is my carrier cell phone through T-Mobile, but it can be any carrier. So when someone calls me on Google Voice, this system knows to ring all the phones that I have listed here to reach me. And here's where it's saying I want calls forwarded to linked numbers. Right now I don't have this box checked, so only my personal phone is receiving the calls, but the other one's in there to make it easy to toggle back and forth. Now to set up your phone. You want to set up your phone because when you dial out, you want to be able to use your Google Voice number. If you're wanting to use your Google Voice number with Elify, because by setting this up, when you send out a text message or make a call from within inside your Shuffle app, it's going to know to use your Google Voice number. First, when you download the app, you're going to have an app icon that looks like this. You click on that. You go into settings, and then calls from this device's phone app. And right now I have it selected to use my Google Voice number. You've got a few options that I'll show you on the next screen. You can say yes for all calls. You can say yes for international calls only, or you can say select number before each call. These are the two most popular that I've used, but typically I tend to say all calls, and here's why. If you're doing hands-free calling from your vehicle, my vehicle doesn't handle this very gracefully because to be hands-free, you can't say, here's the number I want to call from. on your phone, it'll pop up a message where you select what number you're calling from, either your Google Voice or your carrier phone number, and that's not always convenient. So what I tend to do is just say yes for all calls, but you can change it at any time. Now that we have your Google Voice account set up and your Google Voice app set up on your phone, and your phone set up to use your Google Voice phone number, you just use your Shuffle app like you always would, and you're all set to go. Hope this has been useful. Take care and happy selling.